So how do you know if it's synced?
Because I look at the waveform and I see a little spike. So if I know that where the spike is where I can sync everything up.
Oh, that's actually okay. That's
Yeah.
kind of cool. Okay,
Yeah.
so I guess good morning, good evening, and
You
good
can't
night.
even see the camera.
It doesn't.
The camera can't even see you. No.
I looked at it thinking I would look. Okay, so anyway, but I'm still gonna do it regardless. But good morning, good evening, and
Good night.
good night. Thank
I
you.
should have
Jasper.
got that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Welcome to this peaceful episode of the Initial F podcast. Girard here, and we have Jasper here. Am I hosting?
It has been a while since
just
it
two of
was
us.
just us two.
Yeah.
When was the last episode that we recorded that it was just the founding fathers of
the founding
Initial
fathers. I love that.
F? We're both on our phones, and this is bad for the experience. But you know what?
It's
Half of you
okay.
guys are listening anyways.
Yeah.
So
Is that what our statistics say?
videos? Let us see.
Wow. How many videos have we done already? 30?
7 months ago.
Ain't that
The world
fun.
isn't ready for electric vehicles. And then yeah. Introducing our third. Oh no! Technically, it was our friend got run over by a truck.
Our friend, yeah.
Introducing our third member, because he wasn't in there. Oh no, was he?
No.
No, he was. Neo was
was?
part of this. Yes, he was. He was a part of this. So yeah, it was. The world isn't ready for electric vehicles. Episode 6.
Episode 6.
Episode 6. So that was a month after we started.
Man, looking back, we've definitely gone quite a lot. Hey?
Wow, it has been.
39 hours of content. Well, 39 plus the extras that
something.
we.
Yeah, it's been something.
Over. Yeah.
Yeah, we have something like 50 videos, but I think that counts as a shorts too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So total at least 60 hours of content.
Oh yeah, for
Give
sure.
or take, plus minus. I got you a gift. It's the least I could do. One Reese.
Oh, thank you.
This one's gonna be mine. I love that they're wrapped like this when it's like the Dollarama one. It's so nice.
See, these are the nice ones you would get on Halloween. Mm-hmm. Funnily enough, I never really liked Reese's. Like, I never ate them a lot.
Did you actually know?
I never eat them. I didn't eat them a lot when I was a kid.
love
This
them.
is just me and my brother's glass that was left over, so I'm just gonna...
Yeah. As of the last episode.
Nice ASMR there.
It clearly hasn't moved there for like a good week.
It's a stale-ass water, that's what it is.
I know the beer that I've been drinking is also like lukewarm.
Yeah, because it's been here for a week. It's been here for a week. It's been fermenting. It just gained more alcoholic content.
Yeah, and then it's like, I guess it's less fizzy now. Cheers.
Cheers.
Man. I love Reese's because it reminds me of
Reese's
just...
are good, though.
There's something about them.
They're a little too sweet, though.
For
a
you?
little way too sweet, yeah.
I like them, especially in their white chocolate form. Oh my god. Well. So.
It's thick. It's thick on the lips.
So y'all may have noticed, it's just the two of us, the founding fathers. What do we have in stock today? Now that I think about it, because like last week was like a genuine disaster for me. I could not, let's say,
That was
had
the
a
biggest
gun.
chokes you've ever had. The biggest choke.
Let's say I had a gun in my head. I probably would have died over and over.
If you guys don't know what we're
painful.
talking about, go back to last week's episode where I challenged the guys and my brother to a lyrics, guess the song from the lyrics challenge. And little did I know that this guy would have a mental breakdown live on camera multiple times throughout the session.
It was a massacre.
See, you know so much karaoke that I thought you did so much karaoke that I thought you would have actually gotten way more than you did.
Good point. However, the reason why I didn't get all of them is because the songs that I sing, they're not mainstream, right? Our karaoke is like post 2015. That's why. So all of the songs, like if
Most
you had,
of the songs I had on there were post 2015.
if you had, let's say, 80s songs, that I actually kind of would have got it.
I think that would bode well for all of everyone, honestly. Like 80s to 90s. Did you fart? Oh, I heard something. Oh, no! I heard a fart somewhere.
Really?
Yeah.
It was probably my lips, because I know I didn't. You would know.
Because it was like a stereotypical like.
You
Like a
would know
boom.
I had a dookie if you smelled it. Like if I do this, but clearly, what do you smell? Blood, sweat, and tears.
I smell depression.
Okay. So with that said, so these two are not here, Ryan and Neil.
Yeah.
Because it's
Well,
what's our greatest excuse for it?
they quit.
They
oh my god, they
quit?
quit. No,
No. That
no. They
doesn't.
just had other plans, and yeah,
Yeah, it's just like when I disappear every now and then for school. Same thing.
it's the same thing. Except they have actual contractual obligations. Actually, no, they have actual familial obligations, while this guy has contractual obligations.
Yeah. Like, well, because we're gonna celebrate the particular day with my sister's birthday. So we're just gonna tie them both there.
Yeah, and I'm not even gonna be here from the celebration of mine because I'm gonna be on an airplane.
Where are you going?
I'm going to BC for training.
Oh, again.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's gonna be nice.
I feel like BC is like your back, like your what's it called? What's that place with the garden called again?
Backyard.
Backyard. Yes.
You forgot the term for
Completely-
backyard.
Completely forgot. But yes. So basically, BC is now your backyard because also next week.
Technically, no. Richmond is my backyard.
Oh, because that's where you go for training.
Yeah, that's where the hotel is, and that's where I walk around. It sucked during the winter because it got dark at 5 o'clock, and I didn't want to go out when it's dark. But now that it's like springtime going into summer, I'm gonna have
Right.
more time to like walk around and explore a little more. That being said, I'm bringing my laptop so I can edit on the go. So I'm just gonna be holed up in my hotel room anyways, watching the NHL playoffs. Yes.
Speaking of which, they're actually doing good right now. Are they not?
I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything till it's over. I'm not saying anything.
Oh, I guess.
I'm not saying anything.
You know what? That would actually jinx it. I'll be honest with you. And yes, that would
So
be
now,
bad
if they
content.
lose, I'm going to run you
Yeah.
over with your RC car multiple times.
Oh, I did a thing where my RC car can actually tow me.
You just post that to the group chat.
Yes, I will post that on Instagram.
Hopefully, people don't
I still
dox
have
you.
it.
Hopefully, people don't.
Oh,
dox
now
you
that I
should like
think
put
about
it. You should like do it like inside your garage.
Maybe do a new one.
Yeah, like have it at the bottom or like halfway up your driveway, so it's only like the garage showing.
You're right.
You know. But then geo-guessers, like streamers, will just come in and be like, yeah, this is this place, this street, on this city, on this day.
This postal code.
This postal code.
This exact postal code.
The IP is this.
Ah, you're right. Shit.
Yeah.
I'm just not gonna post it. No.
Just go into a random field.
Oh, you're right.
You could just go into a random field. But then you'd have to get like an actual wagon because there's no way that little trolley is going to survive on grass.
No, it can't pull me on grass. That's for sure. But on like smooth pavement.
It was really funny because you were trying to pull yourself down the driveway and you were just crashing into your RC car because you would have it stop and then pull you again and then stop and then pull you again.
I was getting scared that I'm like I might go too fast.
Yeah, I
Because
know, 'cause
my
you were
my
like-
issue is the wheels are all loose.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
want them to be just straight.
Yeah,
I haven't
and you
done
were
yet.
wearing shorts and you were cross-legged on it. So if you went the wrong way, it would just be flesh on knee. Or no, flesh on concrete.
I would not like that.
No,
No.
not be good.
But otherwise, I'm just glad that it.
I
that it
had something to
works.
talk about. Oh, yes. I remember. So, I have an iPad.
Yes.
Yes, most people have an iPad.
Oh yes, you were gonna talk about that. Yes.
Most people have an iPad, right? And I went on this little saga during this week of trying to find a way where I can edit on the go. And my first instinct was to do remote desktop, which a lot of people use remote desktop.
I use that.
So I found it really interesting and convenient that I can access remote desktop using my iPad because there's an app for that. That's like a tagline. There's an app for that. There's an app for everything.
there is.
But I connected my iPad to my PC here, and I could do whatever like I want, like on my PC through my iPad,
Yeah.
which is crazy. But it just needs like a really good stable internet connection, or else it's gonna be really shoddy. And to be fair, the lag is pretty significant even when I'm doing it inside the same room. But it shouldn't be a problem because the editing I do isn't based on, what is this, accuracy? Precision. It's not
You know
precision
what?
editing in any sort of way. It's just, I just want to get some editing done while I'm away from my home computer.
But you know what? The latency is totally fine because
It's fine.
that
It's fine.
literally goes here
Yeah.
and then goes to the sky.
Yeah.
And then comes back.
And then comes back.
Yeah.
So
totally fine.
it's totally fine.
Genuinely
I just need
justifiable.
a stable internet connection, right? So I wanted to use my iPad for this, yes? And then I wanted to beef up my iPad, beef up my productivity, okay? So I went on this little saga this week of me researching different accessories for my iPad. More importantly, a keyboard
love the
with a
keyboard.
trackpad,
Yeah.
right? So I went on Amazon, as you do, right?
Expensive, right?
It's not that expensive. I'll tell you the prices, but like there's some like good third-party companies that aren't Apple or Logitech, because Logitech is like
Wait, Logitech makes them for...
makes for
That I
Apple
didn't know.
iPads too.
Really?
Yeah. Apparently it's
Okay.
like one of the best ones, but I found like two brands that had decently good reviews, had practically the same product, right? So I started with one. It started with one, okay? So I bought it, blah, blah, blah. It's like next day shipping almost.
Yeah.
Right? It's like 2 days
So priming.
to shipping. Yeah, I have Prime. Yeah, I have Prime.
Gotta love Prime.
Yeah. So I got it, right? And then I opened it, hooked up my iPad. It worked. Surprisingly. I was elated. I was really filled with joy until it started to not work. So when I started to use it, I instantly went to the remote desktop app and then I signed in using the keyboard, and then I was able to make like strokes or like I was able to make keystrokes and key functions on my PC, right? And then I exit out of that and then blah, blah, blah. Like 2 minutes later, I tried to like go back again, or I tried to like type out something and the keyboard didn't work. So I went to like the instruction manual, right? So I'm like trying to like troubleshoot all of this. So, and it's not working. Like they have this like factory reset. I unpaired the Bluetooth,
Oh, the
blah, blah,
typical,
blah,
yeah.
blah, blah. Everything they say as well, right? And then here's the thing is that they sent a message to me before I received the product, and that this is like a customer service. So if anything goes wrong, I can contact them and they can help me troubleshoot. So I did. The thing was, I didn't know how long it would take because I sent it around, I don't know, 8 p.m. the day that I got it.
Yeah.
These people didn't respond to the Amazon messages, and albeit I'll be fair to them that they might be dealing with a lot of different other people trying to troubleshoot their like keyboard and stuff because they have a lot of good reviews, right? But I looked at the timestamp when I woke up the next morning. It was set at 5:01 a.m. Now I know that it was an actual human behind this because it did not type like a robot.
Yeah.
Right? It wasn't like an auto-generated message. I could tell this was an actual human. And then they were giving me steps of like, oh, you should just let it charge all the way up, which I did.
Is that the first thing you did though? Charge it.
I did.
Because usually that's what they all recommend.
I know. But like, here's the thing is that like I opened it, right? I played around for it for like no less than like 5-10 minutes. And then I let it charge, right? And then I went to use it back again later and it didn't work. It didn't work, right? So then I sent them another message, and then like the next day, that's when they got back to me with like, oh, then you should try and like make sure you're not in a fluffy room. Like
There's no
roof
fucking way. They said fluffy room.
They said fluff. I can show you. I'll show you the
What the
message.
hell does fluffy room mean?
I'll show you the message. I just gotta pull it out.
So it's a rubber room with ducks.
Rubber room full of rats.
Yeah.
Rats made me crazy.
Go
I was
ahead.
crazy once.
No,
they locked me in a
it's
room.
just the room
rubber
with, like,
room.
all the cushions
Rubber room
and
full
shit.
of rats. Rats made me crazy. I was crazy once.
Fucking-
They locked me in a room. A rubber room full of rats.
What the
rats.
fuck does
Rats made me
fuzzy
crazy.
mean? I'm
Messages. Your messages. All messages.
man, I'm just thinking about it right now, and it's like, why does it?
Not this one. Product support for your Amazon order.
Yeah.
So this is what they sent me. Dear Jasper, thank you very much for contacting us. This is the first time I sent them the order, right? This is the one that arrived to me at 5:01 in the morning. I'm sorry for the insensitivity of the keyboard keys you received. In order to better solve your problem, you can first confirm and try the following steps. After receiving the product, fully charge it before using it. I didn't do that, but I did spend like 5 to 10 minutes and then I let it charge. I used the charging cable that came with the product as well. And then after that, it says, after disconnecting the Bluetooth device in the iPad, try to repair the connection. I did do that. I tried to do that. Tear off the protective film of the touchpad before use, otherwise the experience will not be good. The thing was, it did not come with a protective film over the trackpad.
So that means it was returned.
Maybe.
There's a chance that it was a return product.
Chance, but I paid like MSRP for it though. Right?
How much is it?
It's like $130.
Ooh.
Yeah. With like a 10% discount for some reason.
Oh, the typical, yeah.
Yeah, for Prime.
I feel it. No, it's not just Prime, but like they make it look like it's a discount, but it's actually you're paying for the normal MSRP.
I guess, but like comparing it to like their like more budget friendly model, it was only like $10 extra.
That's
for
true.
the like the
10 is 10.
upgraded one, right?
10 is 10.
Yeah. Okay, then the next one. Avoid using the keyboard in an environment with lots of dust. Flying fluff. If dust, flying fluff accidentally enters the keyboard, it is recommended that you use an air blower to blow out the internal dust. So it says like fluff.
Oh,
fluff,
okay,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Please
you know
confirm.
what? That kind of makes sense. If you said this, then that would
Yeah,
make sense.
yeah.
But you were like fluff.
Yeah,
A fluffy room.
Yeah, that's
Immediately,
I'm paraphrasing.
right?
Paraphrasing.
Yeah, immediately.
You know?
You're
Paraphrasing.
just like, oh.
So the next step is like, please confirm that there's no collision or extrusion to the button during use.
Collision. We crashed on the keyboard.
If you have confirmed the above problems when this situation occurs, I will handle it reasonably for you. Thank you for your patience. So then I sent them.
They're professional. It's
professional.
Like,
And then
they know their stuff.
Yeah, I responded in a professional way. So I tell them exactly what I did and blah, blah, blah. They get back to me at 3:58 a.m. Dear
So
Jasper,
it's from
please try to fully
overseas,
charge
yeah.
the keyboard first to see if it can work properly. If you do receive a defective product, we'll be happy to reissue it replacement to you. But at this point, I've already returned it. I've already returned it. I printed out the labels, blah, 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 sent it off, Canada Post, whatever. It's gone. So that was the first one.
I had fun with returning. I never knew it was.
It was
easy.
stress-free.
Yeah, I didn't
It
know
was very
that.
stress-free.
Yeah. I was like, oh.
So after, this was like a 2-day thing, right? Because like immediately after that first keyboard didn't work, I went onto Amazon and I got another keyboard from a different brand. But basically it's like the same exact
Producer.
No, same exact function
Yeah.
as the one I got before.
So a different shaped one, but that exactly does the same.
Kind of not
You
really.
know what?
It looks like
You know what? It's like two different brands, but it's actually made in the same place.
same factory.
Yeah.
Yeah. It kind of gave off that feeling. But this one had different size like keys, different keyboard layout. It actually had a tearaway film thing on the trackpad that I didn't take off because I knew that if this fucked up, it would just be meh.
Right.
And here's the thing with that second one is that the second one, the number keys worked for the lock screen, but nothing else worked. Like there was some function keys which you can combine with other keys that'll make shit happen on the iPad.
That's just the tiny macro.
Yeah, like it'll make shit happen on the iPad. But when I tried to like type, it did not work. Did not work at all.
Are you sure there wasn't like a did you press any lock thing? Because I remember there was this one time where my Windows key wasn't working, and I didn't know one of the M lock keys were like on. And I was like, oh. Okay.
I went into my iPad settings as well to try and like troubleshoot. So I went to like the keyboard and it didn't like the keyboard, and that keyboard setting pertains solely to the use of the iPad keyboard inside the iPad itself. So referring to like which languages you want to use, which emojis you want to use, nothing external. So then I go down and then there's like another one which is like part of like touch, and it brings up like external keyboard. So it's like, then I like try and play and fiddle with the settings in there too, but nothing happens, right? So then I thought, this is gonna really suck then if I can't edit on the go. So then I start searching and I do like remote desktop, blah, blah, blah. And then I find out that I can perfectly connect to Windows 11 Pro using my old ass laptop, which still runs Windows 10. And then I realized I did not have to go through this 3-day debacle at all if I just did a little bit more research.
Read your instruction manual, people.
RTFI. Read the full instructions.
Yeah.
Soon enough, it'll turn into something more vulgar. But yeah, that's But I returned both of them. I returned them both of them before I actually came home, so I gave both of them off, and I should be getting the refund soon, like within a week. So
overall, buy actual Apple.
Buy OEM. Yeah, buy OEM.
The few times that you
See,
have to buy OEM.
Here's the thing: is that I was tempted by the Logitech model. As like a what if. Like, what if I actually got that Logitech model and it worked? And I didn't do that. But then I find out, like, it just stopped working as I was like away. That would have sucked real bad. So the fact that I can just use my old ass laptop to connect to my computer without too much hassle, it just seemed like
Not bad,
I
yeah.
stressed out for so long. For nothing.
But the thing is,
but now I know.
You had an experience.
I had an experience.
It could have been a YouTube video.
It could have been. I could have blown it up, but you know what? It's
okay.
I don't care. I was too stressed because I was like, I want to edit on the go. I want to do this. I want to do that. I just want to be productive instead of like staying in the hotel room and like, because like I do plan to go out, but the thing is like sometimes going out costs money, right? And I know that like my workplace, they give me like a budget of how much I can spend, but like if I have to travel there, they don't cover travel expenses. They cover only food expenses. So if I take an Uber, that's like $20, $20 there, $20 back. That's a $40 loss.
Already.
And I can't do that every day because then that'll be like $200 over 5 days, right? That's why I try to walk when I go out because
No, I feel
thankfully enough,
I feel like Richmond is walkable.
Richmond is very walkable.
Yeah.
I've walked around Richmond. I walked down East Hastings Street, and that's a street you do not want to walk down.
Bro has walked.
I have walked. Bro, if we ever go to BC, I will take all the boys down East Hastings Street because it is whack. Like, like how Boyle Street is the homeless street of Edmonton?
There's also one that I think close to, where the bat is?
The bat? Yeah. Oh, yes.
That one I've been so tempted to take a photo there.
Spin the bat?
Yeah. And just like, just
that used to be part of my childhood. My grandma used to live near there. Yeah, near Kingsway.
I kind of like it there just for that bat, but that's really it.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
I never knew it
their gas
moved.
is really cheap there.
I never knew it moved.
I didn't know just until now.
Yeah, apparently it moves.
How the fuck does it move?
I don't know. Apparently it moves. Fact check.
Fact check.
Edmonton bat moves? Why boat? Why what? I did bat.
Bat profiles.
The bat what?
I got
the
an
bat,
Alberta community bat program.
What? Who owns the riverboat?
Yeah, there you go. What? Riding the 118 Ave baseball bat.
Yeah. Wow, I just searched up Edmonton bat and it didn't come with it anything. But anyways,
it
like
rotates.
It rotates. It moves.
I
rotates.
did not know that shit moves.
Yeah.
I don't even think we're allowed to move that thing. I wonder how many spit has touched that thing.
Probably a lot.
I feel like
it's been there for a long time. It's been there for at least as how long I've been alive because I remember that from my childhood, my infancy.
Huh? Ain't that fun? That.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I went. You know that the cable cars that would go over the high level bridge. Were you young enough to remember that?
No.
They used to have.
What
cable
is considered
cars.
young? Grade 8 is my youngest.
Grade 8 is your youngest. I'm
Yeah.
talking about 6 or 7.
Oh hell no.
No, you were probably in like Montreal.
Yeah,
back
I was
then.
still in. No, I was in the Philippines, 6 or 7.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but the high level bridge, they used to have cable cars that would run across it.
That I did.
I'm pretty sure I've went on it at least once when I was really
Aren't
young.
they going to
Really young.
at some point bring that back?
I don't know because
I've been hearing cable cars recently in Edmonton, and I'm like,
Yeah.
or
You
gondola.
sure it's not the Valley train?
Gondola-like things. No, not the Valley train.
Oh.
There's no way. There was another thing that I wanted to talk about. There was this. Oh yeah, so I'm going to.
So in short, don't buy third-party products unless it might be from Apple or Logitech.
Yeah.
And return your Amazon products if you don't need them.
Especially if you don't want them.
Yeah, especially if you don't want them.
It's fine to return them.
Yeah.
It's a what, $2 to return it, if you're driving.
Yeah.
And the post office is close by. Just return it.
Mine was $0.
There's no harm.
I just print out the labels.
Yeah, there's no harm.
Yeah, no harm, no foul. Keep the boxes around too if you don't want them. If you still use it after like 30 days, hey, get rid of the boxes. You know what?
Now that I think about it, so traveling wise, so did I mention I was going to Jasper already?
Yes. No, you didn't. Not on the podcast.
Okay, so I'm going to Jasper for a day trip. That's it. Second one is going to Montreal. I think I've said that last week.
You said it?
Or I said
before on the podcast, yes.
Okay, so now that's official. No clue what I'll do in Montreal, but I have a goal. So
what's your goal?
I was thinking of this video idea, right? So when I was like grade 6, we had this play, and that play was put into CDs by our teacher. Okay.
Are you gonna go on a mission?
Yeah.
You're gonna find your grade 6 teacher?
No.
Oh.
Unfortunately, I don't think I can find my teacher. I think he's either retired
or dead.
Or no.
No.
He's pretty
young.
Vivid, yeah.
Oh, okay.
He can live. He
can live.
He can live. So, we had the play, and I remember at some point. Do you think you can blur this name just in case?
Yeah.
I gave her the disc at some point.
Like from our high school?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And
she used to order a lot from my store.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. She would get like the bacon double cheese every time. Or like a small poutine. I don't remember. Yeah.
Spoiling what she got. If you're listening to this, please continue supporting.
Yes, you definitely know.
Yeah. But otherwise, yeah. So I gave it to her because I think at some point she had just a tiny crush to my friend in Montreal. And then I don't remember asking for it anymore. So it's somewhere in her room. I don't know. But clearly when I asked like a few years ago, she said, I don't know where it is. So I just lost my my copy.
Oh.
So my journey kind of ended as of that time, right? I was like, I don't think I'll ever find it again. Until one day, one of my friends posted on their Instagram story that they have it. And 3 of them watched it. 3 of my classmates watched it. And I thought maybe that'll be my main goal when I come back to Montreal is find my friend, get it in a USB stick. I have a CD I have a CD reader that can burn information to a USB, and I would have it forever and ever. I will make 6 copies of that.
And then you will show it on the podcast.
In every format. It's like an hour, 30 minutes long. It's a movie.
You could react to it. We have a reaction video.
Oh my, it's all in French.
You can translate.
Okay, so yeah, sure I could. I definitely will. So I will put that on like 3 USBs, one mic. Okay, for some stupid reason, 1 micro USB inside one of my figurines.
I bet it's gonna be inside chocolate.
Yeah, it will be. Because like you can remove the Nendoroid headset.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it in there.
Right
Just
there.
keep it there forever.
Just like carve out a little slot.
Yeah, so it doesn't read anything. So I'm gonna keep it there, like a locked thing. Another one on my hard drive, and then another one on my SSD.
You're gonna be like that guy who threw away that
I am a data
Bitcoin
hoarder.
No, you're gonna be that guy that had that Bitcoin on that one USB drive that's now worth like
I think
hundreds of millions.
No, it's like 33,000 right now for 1 Bitcoin.
Yeah, but like for what he had, it would have been like hundreds of millions.
He lost it.
He lost a lot of Bitcoin.
What a guy.
It's like the modern day One Piece.
Oh yeah.
So now we're back.
Welcome to episode
part 2 of the
episode. What is this?
Episode 40
something
part 2.
Part 2.
Every time the camera goes off, it becomes another part. So what is this? What is this list you've brought us here? Are you done with your small talk?
I guess that's it.
okay.
That's my video idea.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll commit to it. But the funny part is, I asked Jasper for
You should, bro.
I know. I asked because you know what? I could have filmed the time when I ordered the ticket to Montreal.
No, it's
I bought
fine.
it
You can
already.
just show it.
Right. So I guess I'll have a
Do
narrative.
a little montage.
Yeah, I could do a little montage. So and then I
Like
I ordered this and I clicked.
when I'm like traveling now, or like when I'm capturing things on video, I'm like sort of editing it in my head already. Cause like when you said like just show the ticket, like instantly my head was like, okay, there's gonna be just a still shot of you stone face in the car. There's gonna be a still shot of you stone face sitting at the terminal. There's gonna
know
be.
what? I actually thought of that.
There's
That
gonna
was-
be a
that was
view.
my thing, yeah.
There's gonna be a view of you with your phone ticket, giving it to the person. There's gonna be a view of standing in line, sitting in the chair, and then landing, and then outside in Montreal and be like, "So guys, this is Montreal." Or no, you would just immediately start speaking French. Don't put any subtitles until like 5 minutes into the video, and then start subtitling after.
Ah ben bonjour tout le monde. And it's just like,
Yeah.
je suis maintenant à Montréal. Je suis maintenant, je supporte maintenant le Montréal Canadien. All that stuff.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, just
You're
speaking
like, what
French
the
for the next 5 minutes.
fuck? Without subtitles too.
No subtitles.
No
just-
subtitles.
Just
So-
blue ball it.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh
That'll
my
be
God.
funny. That'll
You know
be
what?
funny.
I'm gonna do that. That's a fun spoiler if I ever do it.
Yeah.
But so yeah, there's that. So I have this list because if I remember correctly, you and Neo did
Yes.
this at some point.
Yes. A whole 4-part series.
Did not watch what it was. So what was it all about?
So this was the okay, good.
scared me.
There's no water in this one. Okay.
Great.
So
Okay.
I originally wanted, and I explained this when I did the thing with Neo as well. I originally wanted to rate all of the anime that I've ever watched on my anime list. Right? Now I filmed that video. I was in the process of editing it until I accidentally cleared the OBS footage I had from it. Stupidly.
Fuck. I thought you were gonna say it was in your the SSD.
No, it's not in that one.
okay.
It was a long time ago. Where yeah, I just accidentally deleted it and now it's gone forever. So I scrapped that video idea. And then when we started talking about making the podcast, I immediately was thinking about it again of like what like me and Girard can talk about anime because we both watched a lot of anime. He definitely knows a lot of the anime that I may have watched, especially during that time in high school, because that's when I started getting into anime a whole lot more, right? But then you guys weren't available. You and Neo weren't, or you and Ryan weren't available, so it was just me and Neo
Right.
having to come up with something to fill up for like next week, the next week's episode. So I like quickly just put together that, and then we made a whole series about it. So yeah, it was supposed to be with you, but
This is the first half of that. I don't think we'll do a first episode because now the thing is, while they had it in there the way they did it, which I have no clue because I didn't watch it. Instead of having my
We tier
anime
listed
list,
it.
instead of my having anime list, I wrote
written down every single anime.
all of the anime that I've just what's
I
it called?
remember you used to go crazy about the paper on
And I
these.
still do, genuinely.
What brand is this again?
This
Like,
is just what is this? Fabriano. Well, I like
you used to have like a whole lot of these.
I love Rhodia.
Yes, yes,
the Rhodia
yes,
I still obsess
I
over
remember
Rhodia.
that. I remember.
But because Dessert's closed.
no, they're open.
No, Dessert's closed.
They're open in the mall.
Where did they relocate?
Yeah, they relocated.
Where?
They're by Winners now. They're like on the way to Winners.
What the fuck was this female cashier telling me? Oh, we're gonna close down for good.
Yeah, no,
Fuck
they're.
you.
You know, when you're going from phase one, there's
Yes.
Hudson's Bay in front of you. You go right, and then it's gonna be on your right.
They keep on relocating. Hey?
Yeah. I don't know where they were before. I've always known them to be by where the
Before where-
Wen Toyota
Yeah,
was.
they were there before.
Yeah.
Followed by another switch.
Yeah.
Is it bigger now?
It's about the same size.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good news for me then.
Yeah.
But you know what? I got a fucking good deal on like a canvas, and I bought it. It was like 25% off for a huge canvas, like 36 by 48. I need to remind myself that I'm gonna put it on my phone right now, and say, ooh,
See, I want to.
Aurora Watch yellow alert, but there's nothing to look at.
There's
Oh,
nothing right now.
Actually, did you see that yet last night?
No, I didn't. I saw it on everyone's timelines though.
Exactly. Dude,
It actually looked really good. That's crazy. Yeah, that's really nice. Apparently, it's because of like a solar
super.
super solar storm or something.
Yeah,
That's a lot of S's. A lot of alliteration.
The strongest since 2003.
And it made created really good colors.
Yeah, I got a good.
I just couldn't be fucked to get out of bed. I was already in bed by that time. So.
It was like, what time was this? It was like around 12:30.
Does anybody want an art desk? I have no use for this right now. It's just collecting storage. It's just dust as well. It's like it was supposed to be like a drafting desk. There used to become like a little ledge here that would like, I don't know. It can also like come like go up and down.
This cannot carry my monitor.
Hell, well, no, yeah, it could.
No, I don't think it can.
It could.
Can it?
It definitely could. But you just wouldn't have a lot of space for it.
Not.
I think so.
Okay.
It can carry your monitor.
I feel like I need to complete my computer setup with a good seat.
Yes,
That's really all I need left.
You need to also like move left more.
Oh.
He just likes to be close to people.
Yeah, I'm a close man.
He's a closer person.
Ugh. Okay, so from there, yes. Other than the Aurora.
So what are we gonna talk about your anime list here?
Nothing. I just brought it up.
Oh, you just brought. Okay, let's
now
see.
what?
I'm gonna. Now what?
Will
you brought
you
this
help
up
me
for
on
nothing.
this?
I'm gonna try.
Now my thing is I wrote them all in Japanese just for consistency's sake.
Oh.
Now I haven't updated it to like 2023, 2024.
Shut the fuck up! You put down Bunny Girl Senpai.
I put Frieren, and then that's all I remember of it.
Let me see like some of these. Okay,
they're all in Japanese, real.
Chunibyo, Oni-chan ga kita.
Oh, what was that?
What was it? Zayekta? What the fuck is that third one? What is that third one?
Zvezda?
Zvezda?
Yeah, Zvezda
That's
plot.
pronounced Zvezda?
Yeah, Zvezda plot.
Silver Spoon, Glass
So
Lip,
good.
Terror
Silver
and
Spoon?
Resonance, No Game No Life, Amagi Brilliant Part, Denki Gai no Henya-san, Fate,
Honya-san? Shit, that thing is so funny.
Honya-san, sorry.
Yeah.
Hitsuji no Chaska? Chaska? Is that Chaska, the star?
Now Jasper's gonna genuinely suffer with my writing.
Yes.
Also, now if you're sweating, this happens.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm like holding it I'm holding it by the tips, yes.
Yeah, like the fountain pen really adds to the thing to it.
I
but at
remember
the
you used to be
same time-
obsessed with all those types of pens.
Oh yeah, Hitsuki no Chaska.
Chaska.
Or Choska.
Chaska. What was it?
No, wait.
Kiseju. Was it Orange?
Ooh,
Naruto no Taizai.
It's the anime girl with white hair and thick eyebrows.
Oh, that girl.
Ah.
Your Line April, Sora no Method, Terraformers, Kanaka Graffiti, Assassination Classroom.
Oh, Sora no Method is just Celestial Method.
Yeah.
That's just for the art
Maria
style.
the Virgin
Okay,
Witch.
Maria the Virgin Witch. Have you seen that?
No, I haven't.
Fucking goated. It's an old one.
This is like kind of cool.
It's old.
It's a lot though, yeah.
Yeah.
Nekopara,
A lot of them. Oh.
Higehiro, Kyakyo no Shinka.
It's funny. It's a good comedy.
Yeah. Remember the first comedy I ever showed you? Do you remember what it was? Yes.
Yes. Grand Blue is something. When I think about Grand Blue, I'd say has a timeless comedy to it. Because Grand Blue is like, there's something about it being so relatable at the time that we were like a few years back.
Yeah, a few years
And
back, yes.
It was just it was so fresh. Because I think the isekais were like already dominating at some point.
The
right?
isekai was definitely taken over. Like
It was a fresh.
when
take.
I go back to like 2015 to like 2020. I didn't even watch anime in 2015, but I watched shows from 2015. All I think of are like Overlord, ReZero, Shield Hero.
Isn't
What's it
ReZero
called?
have a new
Konosuba.
Oh,
Konosuba
has.
Was it that Tanya-san? Evil Lord Tanya-san.
Saga of Tanya the Evil?
Yes, that one.
I
The
love
one
that one too, yeah.
The big four that they made a isekai quartet with. That's what I think of
Oh yeah.
during that timeline.
Yeah.
You know, along with like Shield Hero and
It's good.
there's a lot of trashy isekai that I used to watch. Somehow.
Somehow.
Rem,
Yeah, I know.
fucking what's how not to summon a demon lord? That was fan service if
you know what?
anything, man.
The figurines that they came out with,
Yeah.
absolutely goated.
Mm-hmm.
I need to see the Blu-ray version of this one. I didn't know there was actually many extras when you get the Blu-ray disc. I didn't know that's like the remastered
Extras as
version.
in like
remastering,
Oh,
more
yes.
fan service, extra scenes that you don't technically get from the normal TV.
You know, that's how Japan associates the popularity of their like anime. It's how many Blu-ray sales they've gotten.
Really?
Yeah.
No, because the Blu-ray shows like if you're committed to the show itself, right? I think this anime got 2 seasons.
Which one, Rem?
How
Or
Not to
Rem.
Summon.
How Not to Summon. I think it did. Yes.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure
I
it
need
did,
to look at the
yes.
figurines again. They're I don't know, man. Their figurines are just.
I never was a big fan of like figurines. The main reason why I want to get like rid of this thing is one, because I don't use it. Two, it's just collecting dust. Three, it's because I want to repurpose.
You cannot just say no to that figurine.
Show me a REM figure. Show me a good REM figure. What was it? Third, fourth? The fourth reason is just because I want to repurpose the space and make it into more sort of like a display place, you know? Because right now it's just collecting dust and like shit on top of it, you know?
I feel like you've used a lot of it. Well, I guess it's just there.
I've used my run of this. Yeah. I've used my run of this particular table.
You know what?
It does have a lot of sentimental value to me, but because I remember when I used to draw, that's where I would draw. Like on this table.
You know what? Actually, can we talk about the days that we both used to draw a lot?
Please.
Okay.
Enlighten me.
So the first, I think we told the story of how
we met.
Yeah, I was drawing.
You were drawing on the bus, and you didn't believe me because like what crazy person would draw on the bus?
I did.
You did.
I felt so powerful.
And you had your freaking overcoat, the giant overcoat.
I don't know what happened to that. I feel like my parents threw it.
That was
I was just using
that
it
was
so
such
much.
a good jacket.
No, it was ripping.
You wore it all the time.
Because it was ripping.
And then you had like your scarf as well, like wrapped around your shoulders.
It was ripping on the inside and the outside, and it just didn't work.
Like honestly, I don't know who I could have talked to on the bus that was like, could have gotten away with being like a college student, but the fact you were on the 101 bus heading towards high school, it just gave away that you're like, oh, you might just be a high school kid and you're drawing. So I was like, oh, that's
I just
pretty
looked
cool.
so edgy.
You did.
Well, it's because
you made an impression.
I guess it's because for some stupid reason, the word that was in my name was translated.
He just translated.
So, transferred.
Transferred.
Yes, transferred. So
you transferred from because you did your junior high.
But I did look like a transfer student because I guess that was my first time being there.
I guess. I mean, well, I could have been a transfer student for else who would have known.
Right.
For all who care. I'm trying to move on.
Okay, so I was there, and then we just started drawing, right? I remember
you got me into drawing. Yes.
I remember you were asking me tips, and I just never told you how. I just wanted to gaslight
I'm pretty sure you gave me a couple.
Did I? I gate kept it because I wasn't doing the usual circles anymore by then.
Yeah, you would just draw.
Yeah, I would just draw.
You would just draw.
And it wouldn't work for you because I was such a bad teacher if I did.
No, because like during that summer was when I started to like draw like anime characters, like more like Naruto and like whatever. And I would always start with the hair, because I felt like if I got the
And that's
hair
totally
right,
fine.
if I got the hair right, the proportions would be fine, right? I can just kind of work out like the face and proportions and all that too. And then I started like learning a little bit more, like, you know, starting with the circle, make the face shape, blah blah blah, do the cross, do all that, and then slowly I got a little bit better and a little bit better, but I still wasn't on the level that this man got to.
I know. Can we show that?
The drawing up
Actually,
there?
you stand up. You stood up last week. I'm gonna
Oh.
do it this time. Oh, it's still a
Yeah.
pain to actually stand up. So, as you all know, I have been injured.
Yeah. So, but basically, like, this guy's
Oh,
drawings are
Because I had the
were
leg
really
part.
good. Yeah.
But they weren't my. I'd admit they were not my.
they were not yours. What do you mean
Yeah.
by that? Like,
They're not my OG.
oh
right?
yeah,
Right? Ain't that fun?
yeah.
Didn't you
one.
stop coloring this?
Yes, I did. I did.
I was like, you know, I was wondering where, because I had the other half.
I'm pretty sure. No, I did the shadows for this one.
You did the shadows?
The shadows were. I
Where's the
actually did
legs?
really good. You
I
have the
have the
legs.
legs.
You have the legs.
I recently discovered where it was, and it's under my bed.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have an episode where if these two touch, the universe will explode.
Yeah.
'Cause
That'll be the ending of the podcast, where we just go like, and then it cuts to black. Cuts to
It's
black.
like touching your alter ego from the past. and future.
I'll have finished this and made it look really nice, and then Girard's is just still
Mine
blank.
is still legs.
It's still.
I'm actually
it's
glad
still
I
blank.
kept the legs.
I'm kind of glad I kept that.
I know it's
You
a,
still have the other one I have. That I colored for you, right?
it's a better half. This
Yeah.
they will never touch. This one and the old one, man. I was really proud of this.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how I did these days. I'm thinking about it, and now I don't draw. I just paint.
Yeah. You know what? Like, I've discovered a couple of artist YouTubers. More importantly, there was one Japanese like couple that made like videos, and they would just have like small little like drawing challenges, like who could make like the best character or like best OC
Oh wait,
or
is
whatever.
this the new channel that came out recently? The one with
With Didas and Emily?
Yeah. That
No,
one
but
was
it was
another one.
no, but that I was getting to that too, where we could have a little series where like me, you, and Neo, because Neo used to draw as well. We could, I don't know, just
Would you like
do
to see
something
how
like
far
that.
I've regressed?
Regressed?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure
I'm-
you would still
No,
do good. No,
I'm sorry, I'm out of touch.
no.
My last masterpiece was the Nekopara one, and that's it.
Oh, I think
poured-
I know that
I've
one.
poured
Yes.
all my heart and soul on that one
But
huge
like
drawing,
that one,
and it's not even finished.
Yeah.
and it's already framed.
the one you're talking about, like Spilled Ink with Emily and Didas.
Mm-hmm.
They, I want to do that with you again. I want to draw with you again. Like we can.
Well, good luck if I even try to be. In
No, you don't. Here's the thing: is that you don't even have to like try that hard. Like it's just gonna. You don't have to like put any too much effort into like making it look good. You just have to make it look decent,
Decent.
like content decent. You know.
So does that mean I could just
You could freewheel it,
freewheel it?
freewing it. But
Us
yeah, like
in female
that could be one. That could be one. Yeah.
can't do that. Yeah, I could try.
We'll have like we'll plan that video with me, you, and Neo. We'll have that video. Yeah. You
Us
know,
in
it's almost.
female.
It reminds me of like the current trend of like couples painting each other. That's kind of what it's gonna
Really?
be. You know how there's always it's like the girls one looks really good and looks more like the guy, but then there's the guy one which looks like it looks like a Picasso, but like a 3-year-old drew Picasso. You know?
Oh, I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
It's a little bit abstract.
It's a little bit abstract, you know, and then like
my
the
God.
girlfriend's just like dying because of how good it is, you know.
I think I gave out my last painting. It was like about this big.
Aren't you drawing are you still painting the core?
The core is done actually.
The core is done.
Yeah.
Because you haven't posted any update photos on your Instagram.
Did I not?
No, I'm
No way.
I'm genuinely curious to see how like what it looks like in its completion, basically.
And it is.
It
complete.
is.
Yeah. Let me find that.
This man, like, he's hella artistic when he wants to be.
I know that's the issue. It's when
he
I
wants
want to be.
When he wants to be. For me, I just, you know what, like, killed kind of drawing for me? It was my my AP art project.
Okay, you know what? Once you start, what's it called? Once you start,
This is it finished?
yeah.
Oh.
Once you start it, like, you know what? From afar, it looks great.
Yeah, from afar, like, yes, that's totally the core. Like, they really jazzed up the core since we were last there.
What does
Like,
it look like now?
they have a lot more color in this band.
Because this is just primer.
Yeah,
That's why.
yeah. But they added like a whole lot more color. There's like things
Do
hanging
you
down from the
think
ceiling.
if they bought this from me, I would get mad money? 600.
Nah, they wouldn't
600.
take it for 600.
No, they would just have it as a donation. I'll tell them I never was an art student here, but
Yeah, you
It's
could have
there.
been. That's the thing. You definitely could have been.
it would have been genuinely.
But yeah, I did
easy marks for
I
me.
did AP art in high school because I was in art class.
Never
and
make your I like to
hobbies
draw.
a job. Yeah, I know, but like
Yeah.
it was just something to, I don't know, help me pass the time, or I don't know. It was just something I enjoyed. Because,
relaxing.
like, it was relaxing, and granted, sorry, art teacher, even though you were like one of the teachers I really liked because you just kind of let me do whatever in your class. But she helped me like kind of find like my style, not my style, just sort of.
You found
She
what
kept
you
me on
make
a
it
good
easy.
path of creation. You
Yeah.
know, she like kind of challenged me when I thought my pieces were done, and be like, "Oh, you could add a little bit more value here, a little bit more texture there," and then I would still do it.
I
you know?
love this one. It reminds me of ray tracing.
that one. That
Anyways,
part actually looks
that's
really good.
it.
It looks really
that's
good.
that's
Yeah.
all I'm proud of that.
Yeah,
art.
but here's the thing: is that when we went into COVID, right? We still had classes.
Yeah.
I still had art class.
So how did
I have
actually
no idea what the.
How did was it just completely disorganized?
No, I think because the thing with like art AP is that you would have to create a portfolio to send to like the AP.
Or when you go to an art school.
Yeah, when
this
you go
is
into an
what
art
I've
school.
done.
Yeah. You would have to create a portfolio for them to like judge your work. And especially if you're like in AP, you would do that. So I was at a complete loss for my art AP project, right? Like I didn't know what to do, and the deadline was less than 2 weeks.
Because they love putting meaning on the art.
Yes,
even
you
though
had
it's
to-
really difficult.
Because like the whole thing with the portfolio is that you had to create one solid theme. Like all has to be cohesive in a theme, right? And like I had tried
That's
to
what
make,
gives meaning to it.
I had tried to create pieces before then, and like just to see like just to create something for the portfolio, right?
Yeah.
But I did not have one cohesive theme. I didn't have a cohesive theme at all. And T-minus 10 days of when I was like supposed to
That's a rush.
submit my portfolio,
That
I
is a
just said,
rush.
fuck it. I'm going to draw one thing every day until like this ends. Right? So that was my theme. My theme was the challenge of creating something every day for 10 days straight. Like I would spend maybe 4 to 5 hours on a piece. 45 hours, 4 to 5, not 45. 4 to 5 hours at least, like on one single piece.
Jasper's art, where are they now?
They have my parents. Where are they? It's somewhere there. It's somewhere.
I know mine's under my bed.
I don't know
Under
where,
my bed.
I don't know where
and
mine is.
In my basement, I have my own part in the basement.
I don't know where
All
mine
of
is,
my
but
art is.
but so I sent that out. I had to create like a little like cover letter as well, like to tell them like what my art is, right? What it represents. And so I was like, this is like the struggle and challenge of me trying to be creative in like 10 days because I didn't know what to do for my project. So I just made 10 pieces, made that my theme, and then I sent it out. And the thing about the AP art grading is that if it gets a 1 or a 2, you technically fail. If you get a 3, 4, 5, you pass. I got my AP art grade back, and I got a 3. So I passed. And
Average.
I was really, I was average.
Yeah.
But you know what? I was happy I got that because I was like, I was stressing so hard for so long to try and come up with something that I just like, whatever I threw together. Like, granted, I spent time, I spent effort trying to come up with the things that I wanted to draw, right? And so
That takes time,
That
too.
takes time too,
Yeah.
right? Like those 4 to 5.
I can't eat like let's
Those
say
4
if
to
I
5
was in-
hours.
Yeah.
They were hard. Like they were physically demanding.
If I was in your place, I kind of would have just gave up.
Right?
I would have no imagination with that. I would
Yeah.
hate art.
I know.
I would hate art if I was pressured.
If I could
That's why my
find
painting
this,
took like
if
2
I
years.
could find, I
right?
want to find this right now because I actually want to go through it right now. I want to find where it is because like I walked off camera again, but you know what?
He's gonna do it on his own.
Yeah, I want to find where they
Are
went.
they small?
What? They're not very like they're
A4 size?
Come on.
Oh.
They're somewhere. They're somewhere. Come on.
See?
They're somewhere. No. I
Comparison
want
me
to
and
talk about
Jasper,
this.
Mine.
I want to
like-
talk about this.
Mine is both in the basement.
I really
and
want to
under
talk
my
about
bed.
this.
I
This
can
is like
find
older
them.
stuff.
That's him struggling.
Yes, I am struggling. Oh, this one still has like things I could use. Cool.
Yeah, like
I'm
would've-
going to get the portrait downstairs because I want to
I
actually
would've-
talk about all the pieces.
I would have loved if my art was like, yeah, I'm just gonna sign this like let's say receipt when I eat at a restaurant, and that would be my payment. That's it. I don't know, but I guess that's it. He went out, so I made him have a spark of his thing, I guess, but that's totally fine. But there's a chance though that we might just cut it here. Okay, I'm gonna keep on ranting. But
Now,
Jasper
you know
can
what?
just fast forward.
I
to it, but
I
that's-
want to
but
find
that's
like
totally fine.
next time if ever we have like an art thing, I want to find
An
the
art
original,
off?
an original. I want to find my original pieces.
And
Because-
art off.
Sure, because that
I haven't seen that yet.
was the portfolio, right? So each one of these pieces were made one after the other. 10 pieces, completely different, albeit using some of the same
actually.
media.
Oh, bro is panting.
But you know what? Guess what? I did it and I passed. Okay?
I need to see that actually. I haven't seen it
So
yet.
I wanna show you. I'll do my like the essay cover. So I'll read you the essay
Stop
cover.
blue balling me. But go ahead.
Shut up. Okay. It's gotta recompose. Okay. How can I convey ways in which a person may be able to cure boredom?
Oh my god, that's a question. You started with a question.
Yeah, how can I convey ways in which a person may be able to cure boredom? In a global pandemic, our days are filled with time and too often can be difficult to fill. This time allowed me to explore the idea with the benefits of time comes many personal struggles and victories. However, the topic of boredom arises when we are not able to pinpoint exactly what we should do with a surplus of free time. Through a constant struggle of boredom, I was able to develop bold pieces using pencil and markers, then challenge myself to explore different modalities such as acrylic paint and fire.
Wow, you used modalities at this age? Dude,
I think
the first time I used that was like 2 years ago.
I think my art teacher helped me with this.
modality.
Yeah.
Shit.
I began with a minimalist piece to show the audience that with boredom comes the struggle to initiate. I utilize mark making techniques through mixed lines and cross hatching to develop value that enriches the feeling of defeat within S12. S12, S12. Markers in S13 create depth, which highlights the impression of isolation.
S13?
I think there was supposed to be a little bit more to this, but you know what? Yeah.
I feel like that was typed.
I did type it, but like,
It was a typo. The S13.
yeah.
All right, let's see what this is.
Yeah. So like this is like a timeline of what I created, right? It's a timeline. So every day I made a different piece. Or
Why
I
don't
took
we
a
just do
piece.
this way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or I took a piece like this one. This was a piece that so this one here.
This
the
would
bottom.
be a good wallpaper for like a song.
Yeah, this like a good cover album. This one here, this was like a you know, like when you're sketching, this was just a sketch page that I just burned and like threw in the in water and just I just I don't know what do you call it, method me art market.
Oyasumi Pun Pun.
Funnily enough, I didn't know what Oyasumi Punpun was. This is purely just like my like imagination. Like this is the time where I was kind of like learning how to like read Japanese or katakana, hiragana. So I just went with like, oh yeah, just learning this and that, like blah 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 blah.
This one reminds me of those really fancy PC setups.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
But instead of that, it's actually a question
it's
mark.
a question mark. Yes,
Of
I'm
what
glad
are
you
you
saw
gonna
that.
do? Of what are you gonna do as him? Like,
And like he has like things, like he has this TV here, he has this phone, he has books, right? He has things, but there's nothing to do, right?
This is me when I listen to my songs.
Yep. This was like, this one I actually quite like this one. It's very abstract. It's very
Is this washi
abstract.
tape? Looks like
It's
tape.
not washi tape. I just drew.
Oh, you actually drew these.
Yeah, I drew these.
Funny,
You can see
that
the. You
looks
can
like
see the.
tape.
You can see the pencil marks. Yeah, you can still see the pencil marks. Yeah. This one I was the most proud of.
Another Oyasumi Pun Pun reference.
Not really, but like this one I was really proud of because like the amount of depth I got, like I had the most fun creating this one and this one. These two were the ones I had the most fun creating.
Those are the first two that actually caught my eye.
Yeah, because this one has so much value and like you can kind of understand what it is, right?
What is it?
So
This one I get. I fully get.
yeah, this one you can get. This one this one was really fun for me. But this one is just okay, so what do you see in this piece here?
Okay, let's start with just the normal. Okay.
Yeah.
So I see.
Everyone close your eyes out there. Close your eyes.
Oh man, I have to describe it to them?
Yeah.
All right. So I see a boy, and then there's a girl, just like waving there. There's a fishing thing here. There's a river going there, but it goes nowhere. Does it go nowhere? I feel like it goes nowhere. I guess that's where your point of reference was to help create depth.
Yeah.
Now the issue is that is quite difficult at this age, but this one looks like at a smaller thing like this, it really helped. But this one, oh, that took me a while.
Yeah.
It's an iPad kid. Okay,
I mean,
regardless of the
technically,
iPad kid, this is like the state of what people are now.
you fully you now understand why.
That
And if you think
if you're inside here, you could have just been doing this.
if you think back then as well, right? The state at which the world was in, right?
You're stuck in this.
Yes, we're stuck in this, right? So what he's referring to is this piece right here. This one. Because what he's saying is that this piece, this is what the state of the world was in early like 2020. This little section right here. And the contrast of it is that there was a whole environment behind him. But that is just him being immersed in the art form or the reality of which he is consuming, right? So therefore it becomes his escape.
Now that I think about it,
You
does
know?
mine have meaning?
Does his have meaning? Yes.
Here you go.
Oh dear.
My meme. I love my meme ones.
Your meme.
So-
no. It's not that your pieces have meaning. It's that they have memeing.
They're too fucking comedic.
They're
man.
memeing.
I'm gonna
Yes,
post it
they're
on our.
memeing.
If you're
But
feeling
yeah.
down, just remember that your name is probably a sensitive subject in someone's relationship. So good.
Yeah.
But how about my core drawing? Why do you think I did that?
Your core drawing. It's because you I think
Here.
you miss the sort of friend group that you had back then because you guys were all able to come
But
together.
we still are a friend group.
I know
This
you
one
guys
isn't. Not anymore.
I know you still you guys
don't talk
still
to me
are-
anymore.
you guys had a close friend group and that made you feel comfortable and these people mean a lot to you. Obviously.
You know exactly how I got this photo? I just said,
You-
guys, stop moving. I'm gonna take a photo of you. I might actually paint you.
Mm,
And that's how it started. They didn't think of it much, but now it like
yeah, when you look back
that's
now.
the thing. Something so simple can just get blown to full proportion.
Yeah, to full proportion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I like that art. I really do.
This is really, yeah, I'm really.
It's like in the base.
It's so nostalgic.
It's in the
so
basement now.
nostalgic.
I'm glad that I put the name there. It was on the what's it called? The TV.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not that big. Good enough.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm so proud of, like, again, the 3 pieces I probably had the most fun with is, I think this one as well, because using the Japanese characters to add value.
Yeah, that helps.
Yeah, and it being like the eyes as well, like, and the whole face structure. I think the only ones I didn't like were with this and the ones I burned.
I actually don't get these two.
Which ones? This one? Oh no, this is just like my teacher asked me to do one that would show off how I can create, how well my value making skills were. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's technically what. So I just took a ball and then, yeah.
So that's for just like what can you do?
Yeah, what can I do skill wise? Yes. Yeah, but this one, yeah, I enjoyed making this one. Adding, like, it's very, very relatable. There's a lot of this stuff as well. Mm-hmm. This one is really good. Like, I like these 4 are the one I really, or no, these 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're the ones I like the most. Especially this one. This one, I got that crunchy. I feel like it slid. Yeah, I feel like it did. This was in the middle. But you ran fine with it. This one was really hard too, because I would try to like make like my house almost. I use like acrylic paint to do that, and then I tried to make it look like you know how chocolate cake inside, it's like glistening almost. Yeah. So I don't know. I tried to make my house into a cake or whatever.
I don't eat chocolate cake.
Yeah, but I just did that just cause, like, a slice of. What the
slice
inside
of life.
Slice of life, yeah. Slice of life. Slice of life, yes. That's kind of what it is. And then this is just one where I can create more value and highlight 2 of my sports that I did.
I should remember all the things. I should start. Yeah, let's do that one week.
No.
We would just bring our art, show off, and that's it. Where's that one? There was this one drawing I had. I had to save it, photo-wise, before I threw it because it is the most obscene thing.
Yeah, this is definitely one of my prouder moments. This one right here, getting a 3 in AP art with 10 days of straight creation, and at the end of it, I was so happy, so happy.
It's gone
to be able to like create and get still a good score, even though I felt that my concept was kind of meh, you know.
It disappeared.
Uh-oh. That's not good. Oh. Do you know what another one of my proudest moments were? So, I'm going to show you this too. I posted it on my Instagram, and this was back when I was like in junior high. And in junior high, I was really addicted to this certain YouTuber called Dan TDM, the Diamond Minecart. And so,
oh, I don't know that one.
I made. You don't know the Diamond Minecart?
No.
No.
And from there, our friendship
is just cut.
Yeah,
it just ends here.
Found it. I threw it away after. I just wanted to like make a.
Remember Josh?
Yeah.
Like, you know, Josh, tall white man, glasses. Yeah, he drew a really girthy penis in one of my art books. It's still there. I have it somewhere. But going back to Dan TDM, a lot of you people definitely might know him because he's still pretty big. So I drew this photo. I drew this, right? It's pretty simple, like pretty simple fan art, right? It's pretty simple fan art, okay? And now if I go to the likes, when I scroll down, and you see, what do you see right there?
Oh, wow.
I got fan art liked by the real deal, the real Dan TD.
It's like getting retweeted.
Yep.
And that it's like getting retweeted by a celebrity.
Yeah. So that was my proudest moment.
You know what? I applaud on you. That shit barely happens to people.
Moments. Yeah.
Oy.
Yeah. And then it's been downhill ever since. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. What's been your
God.
proudest moment since then?
Now that I think
I don't know
about
if this is like the last topic we can touch on.
in life,
Yes, in life. What is your like proudest moments? The moments where you've been sort of the most proud.
now that's a difficult topic for me because I have no idea. The thing is, so I've been struggling with being able to just self reflect on the things that I've done in life. And for some reason, even though for some people they are probably the biggest thing in their lives, I just have difficulty of making it that it's like, oh, really? That's a really cool thing.
Sorry to interrupt. Every time I pick up a cup, I raise my pinky, and
Really?
I notice that. Yes, I don't know why.
I've been drinking tea. You
So
know what?
like,
I guess as an update, I've been drinking a lot
so
of tea.
some like sometimes I just go like this, and then I go like.
Just self-consciously. Bro does not know how to drink water.
Continue on.
Okay, so I have difficulty of self-reflecting,
Yes.
which means that me thinking about why I want to do this and why did you do that are really hard questions for me to just answer. But for some reason, I can do that for other people. I just can't do it on mine.
What do you mean by for other people?
Like, let's say, oh, why did you do this? Oh, probably because this and that.
Oh, you can
And
like.
then they would go,
You can
"Oh."
self-insert.
Yeah, I could self-insert. And then they would be like, oh, shit, you're probably right. And chances are I would be right.
Yeah,
Because I like that. I like being right.
but you can't.
But for myself, it's like, oh, I can't do that. Yeah. Not that I don't want to reveal anything, but it's more of a self thing. Like, why do I want to be who I want to be? Am I what I want to be? I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll work out. So I guess one of the proudest moments that I could ever think of myself is that I'm happy with my experiences, just overall.
You're happy. You're proud of where you've got to
Yeah.
right now,
I-
or
I
like
li-
the person
I-
you've become.
I like who I am now. I have close friends that I can just lean on to and be confident that they will be there. I have connections in which I can just like, yeah, we don't talk, but I could ask them for help and they would help. I know how to manage and how to live, and that's pretty good as well. Not everyone teaches right ways, and I'm able to just cross-reference that and use it as I will. So I've got no way to just piece my life and say, what is your proudest moments? Sorry, I can't answer that though. I
Yeah,
really cannot.
Yeah, because like your way of thinking and my way of thinking is completely different. Because as I feel right now, I'm still improving, right? Like, don't get me wrong, I like.
All of us are. All of us
yeah,
should
yeah, yeah.
embrace that. We need to be
We are not
constantly
perfect.
improving. We're gonna stagnate as a person.
Yeah,
Sucks to stagnate.
which is why we have started. This is half of why we started this, is because I wanted to learn.
This helps me communicate.
Helps you communicate. Like it helps you. I don't know, get shit off your chest.
Which I rarely
like-
do, because 90% of the chance that when all four of us are complete,
Yeah.
we talk about.
Because like, did you ever hear like I once saw this Instagram video, and don't take everything what you listen to on Instagram as absolute fact, but it got me thinking a little bit. Have you heard of like you have 3 places?
I have 2 sides. That's all I remember.
Yeah. So
I got that dog in me, and I don't got the dog in me.
so
I
so
know.
you're 3 places, right? And this video touched on the concept of that third place is no longer there. Okay? And I'll kind of explain it, like paraphrase it, interpret it how I interpret it. So your first place is home, right? Your first place is home.
Yep.
Okay? Your second place is school/work, right? And your third place, that's with your friends. That's going out. That's
Well, I was
having
gonna say with
experiences.
yourself.
No, that's having your experiences, being with your friends, because like people can say that they're most like themselves when they're with their friends, right? And now like after the pandemic, that third place is no longer like it's becoming less relevant to people, because people have just become more accustomed to not going out, to staying in, to, I don't know, find boredom or find ways to cure boredom at home and not necessarily going out and having experiences. So it's slowly like going away, right?
And it kind of did. Last few weeks, I've just been playing Cyberpunk 2077. You know how much I've accumulated? I've accumulated like 120 something hours.
Yeah. But like,
happy.
even, like, you know, but like every
That's where I
now and
go.
then you're going to need to go to that third place.
Touch grass.
Yeah, touch grass. You're going to need to touch
Which I
grass right
am.
now. Which this is kind of like what it is for him. You know, this is kind of what it's like for everyone, for even me. Well, I guess my third places are different because you guys just come here.
You're just here.
I'm just here.
It's okay.
Yeah. But, you know, I still hang out with these guys.
We're still gonna go out for a fucking anime-thon.
Yeah, we're planning. We're in the.
It died!
It died! Oh.
Okay.
We're gonna touch on this thing. Oh, the battery died.
It's a sign.
It's a sign.
Complete.
Okay, well, I guess I'll just have to switch between these two cameras. But basically, what was I touching on? The third place?
That we were slowly losing it.
Yes, and you mentioned that we're having more experiences and plans to do more.
You stopped at anime-thon.
In terms of like going out and doing something, and not just being sort of like holed up in my room recording videos, right? We want to go out and make videos outside and show you guys more of like, that's going to become something different. And you know, it's going to help everyone a little bit more, like, because this is just a different creative outlet. I've always been a creative person. I like to create, you know.
We've moved on from
drawing
to this.
Yes.
Because we can afford the things that we do. You know?
I could have made this like in the height of COVID when I got my PC, you know. Even
we
before
wouldn't have
then,
met.
but like, yeah,
We wouldn't have met as often because, like,
yeah, it would have been different.
yeah, we were not in the headspace to make this.
Mm.
No, I wouldn't think so. I wouldn't be.
When I built my PC, I
I
had the
fucking
whole...
worked 30 hours at McDonald's and then like full time at school. Dude, I wouldn't have time.
Yeah,
I would not have time to like just be here.
yeah.
'Cause
I
I work
played
Saturdays.
a whole lot of Genshin. Do you know how? Do you know? Okay, yo, yeah. When for
hell.
Genshin, the whole reason why Genshin got popular is because of the time it came out.
Like
Like,
it was just
100%.
the perfect fucking time.
100%. It was the like height of COVID, right? And then MiHoYo
Suddenly releases
a banger, right? Open world, you know, with
Open world
gotcha.
gotcha.
Yeah, open world
Boom.
gotcha game, right? Little bit rips off a little bit of Breath of the Wild, but you know what? It's fine because like, guess what? Big titty anime girls, right?
It works. It works.
It
for
works.
It works.
You
for
know
every
how?
anime, you know?
Take a guess at how many hours I logged in for Genshin each day.
Fuck, it's just man. It reminds me of my Honkai days.
Yeah.
I have Honkai in my PC now.
Oh yeah, Star Rail?
No,
No.
just regular
Just third
Honkai.
impact.
Yeah,
Yeah.
520 hours.
So what would that be over like per day? How long would that
Oh,
be?
per day?
Yeah, per day.
Fuck, at least 6 hours.
I would wake up around, I think depending on whether like 9 to 11, so like a 2-hour time Spanish.
Yeah.
I would get on Genshin, and I wouldn't stop, or like I would like take breaks and stuff, but I would generally not stop play until bedtime. So like almost like maybe 8 to 12 hours
God damn.
straight of Genshin.
But there's nothing
Since
to
it
do.
first
Isn't there?
released.
There's a cap though.
Yeah.
What the fuck
Guess
have
what?
you been doing with
Guess
the cap?
what? I reached that cap within a month.
Yeah.
Within a month. And then there was nothing left that I could do. Like I explored all I could explore, and they weren't coming out with like updates yet.
Oh right.
So
They just wanted to see what it was like.
I got bored of it because the only thing I could do at that point were dailies. Right? And I was like, I don't want to do dailies all the time. So I stopped playing. And then I came back a month later and I was like, I don't know how to play this shit, so I just stopped.
So how many hours in total?
I guess so for the whole month. So I guess I don't know. Take
Oh, so
30
I
days.
guess I guess it does Genshin not record your total amount of hours? I'm thinking of it's
10 times 30.
300.
300.
So it's kind of close.
Yeah. Yeah. So like
Actually,
300 times-
520 is not close. Okay, that's actually not bad.
But yeah, 300 hours.
That's like an
Worth.
average time that a person would spend in a JRPG.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like that they're really dedicated
Oh yeah.
and saying yes. Did you really play it right? No, I don't
Yes.
think so.
You know what's a really good JRPG I actually really like?
I want to try Persona.
You should try Tales of Arise.
Arise.
Yeah, Tales of Arise. I really enjoyed that game. It's like it gives you like little bits of like Honkai, but it has a really good story to it, and it's not turn-based either, like the other
I
Tales
hate
series.
turn-based.
I know I don't like turn-based either, which is
I
why
like the gameplay
really
of
like
Honkai.
I really like Tales of Arise because they didn't have turn-based
Combat.
Yes, it's very hack and slash. It's really fun.
love
You should
hack
you
and
should
slashes.
you should try out Tales of Arise. It's really good. I
Free?
really liked it.
Free.
I don't think so, but I don't think it's too expensive either, unless it is. Tales of
Do you think you'll be
Arise.
able to game Helldivers there? I've been meaning.
Yeah,
I've been
I
meaning
would.
to get it.
I would. Tales of Arise. I'm just opening up Steam. It's already in the Steam library. It's $54.
Ugh.
But
Let me wait for it on sale.
But you want to hear? You want to get? Do you want me to give you the out of tens of this game?
Overwhelmingly positive.
9 out of 10 on Steam. 9 out of 10 for IGN. 87% on Metacritic. 4.6 out of 5 for Amazon.
So overwhelmingly positive.
Overwhelmingly positive, and I can vouch personally and say that it is a really good game. It's a really long
He is
game
part
too.
of that overwhelmingly positive.
It's a like I think it's a 60-hour game too. So
Oh,
it's
actually, that's not
really
bad. 200% it?
I think so, for like not even 200% it, but
Whoa. Dude, our shit's possessed. Dude, you know what?
It's possessed.
Let's go to a fucking haunted house, yeah?
I hate haunted houses so much.
We gotta go.
No,
I don't want to go.
I don't want to go either.
But I kind of want
I
to
don't wanna
go.
I don't want to go. I don't want to go. I don't want to go.
Because I love that.
I don't want to go. You should just come here now before this battery comes out.
Okay.
So we can end it.
Well, we can probably end it now.
We're not going to a haunted house. There's no way in hell you're gonna ever convince me. Even if you offered me,
There's 4 of us.
no. If
There's
you
4
offered,
of us. We stay together. Look. The funny thing is, we're all gonna hold hands as we go in.
Your hands are sweaty. Jesus Christ. Oh dear. Yeah.
So, yeah.
No, you're not gonna convince me to do that.
Oh.
I don't think any.
Is there even a haunted house in Edmonton?
There's that what was it, Paranormal Circus right beside where I'm right now.
No, that's a circus. I mean, an actual thing.
No. Oh wait, no. You mean like an
actual
an abandoned house?
Yes.
Oh,
an actual
okay.
paranormal thing. But I guess
There's
not.
probably a couple places. Just like, but like, they're still like inhabited by people, or like.
You know
with
what I
people
want to
working.
explore?
Like apparently the legislature's haunted.
Ah, that's so boring. There's people there. What I want to.
I used to roam around there as a kid.
What I want to go to is someday just go to those abandoned Alberta.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just go there one day.
The highschool of Alberta. Highschool is abandoned buildings,
Yeah.
abandoned villages, abandoned towns.
They would
yeah.
just be there.
The ghost towns.
Yeah, the ghost towns. I
Yeah.
would love to go to one.
Yeah.
At least once.
It would be cool. Make it a special.
Yeah, I would.
We could.
I would do that.
Could.
Do we need walkie-talkies,
No.
or we'll just use one car?
No. We have phones.
Let's use one car.
One car, yeah.
Let's use one car.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But anyways, that does it for this week's episode of the Initial F podcast. If you enjoyed the video, click that like, hit subscribe.
I'm gonna say
follow.
Don't forget to like.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the follow button on Spotify.
It's all for the fucking. What's it called? Those reviews? No, not the reviews, but like the instructions on how to do shit on Windows. It's like, just tell me the fucking thing. Just tell me how to do it. Okay, but yeah. So, I'm also wearing my challenge shirt. So
Yeah, we
that's
should also do
6.
more like
Six-
food challenge. We should find food challenges in
yeah.
Edmonton to do.
There's this.
There's one at Miss Saigon.
What is there?
It's like a big pho bowl.
Oh, the JMT. There's another
Yeah.
one in JMT. The spicy noodles.
Oh, that's gonna be tough.
But all you get is fucking photo.
yeah, that's.
Like, no,
But we get content out of it if we film it.
Yeah, I guess.
But anyways, that's for another time. Yeah, just follow us on subscribe on YouTube, follow us on Instagram, Spotify, TikTok. That's it for now.
And YouTube.
Yeah, that's a sub on YouTube. Yeah, we're trying to hit 100 subs before the end of this year. So if you want to help us out, that would be much, 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 much appreciated. Very much appreciated. So share it, like it. Get your brother's phone, subscribe on his phone, your sister's phone, your grandma's
never know.
phone. Yeah, they'll never know because we're too small. They'll just see the small little channel on their timeline and be like, what the heck is this? But you know what? It's just stuff that counts. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So same time next week.
Same time next week. Yep.
Bye. It's really hot in here. It's very
Our
sticky.
our personalities show right after we're done.
I know, right?